What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If this is your first video, then thank you for stopping by. If you've seen a previous video, then thank you for coming back. It is October, so we need to be watching some horror films. Now, I like horror, and I like sci-fi, and I like sci-fi horror. So that means this has proven to be quite a difficult task. So I wanted to thank everybody who contributed to the YouTube post and made some recommendations in there of films to watch. There's certainly some unique ones and some that I haven't seen that have been recommended in there. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks, we'll get those onto the channel. But for today, we are going to be watching the 1992 Candyman. Obviously very relevant with the remake that has recently come out. Now, I'm pretty sure this was on TV when I was a kid. I saw about 10 seconds of it when the blonde woman, I guess Virginia Madsen, was walking around some old derelict apartments or flats or something. Apart from that, I don't really know what it's about. I know it stars Tony Todd, who of course was the coroner in the Final Destination franchise. He has a hook for a hand. There's something to do with bees. I don't know if he's a serial killer or if he's like some kind of possessed demon type thing. No idea where the bees come into it. I don't know why he's got a hook hand either, actually. So that'd be interesting to find out. Obviously, with the remake coming out earlier this year, it's quite a relevant film to be watching. So I thought it was about time I watched the original. I haven't seen the remake either, of course. I assume it follows the same beats and everything. If you have seen the remake, let me know in the comments how it holds up against the original and whether you liked it or not. And of course, any trivia, any bits like that, leave that in the comments because that's always fun to read as well. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and you'll get notified of more of these that are coming throughout the month of October. Coming up, we're going to have Halloween 3. I assume from the 80s. I'm going to guess 1982. I don't know. But I've been told it has nothing to do with Michael Myers, so I'll never bother watching it. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to have a bit of a cult following. So if you're into Halloween, Halloween 3 or anything like that, obviously keep an eye out for that one. So I don't even know what the plot is to this film. The Candyman actually implies he's got sweets and candy. So maybe he's like a paedophile. Does he kill children? Does he have like a Freddy thing going on? What am I talking about? So, according to the screen here, it says, the Candyman, a murderous soul. You know what? I'm not even going to look at that. It says he's got a hook for a hand. I don't want to know anymore. We're just going to jump straight into it and see what happens. Oh, Clive Barker. Okay, so we know about Clive Barker. Okay, so we seem to be following that truck for some reason. No, we're not. The music is very churchy, like church organs. Hey, we got bees.
They will say that I have shed innocent blood. What's blood for, if not for shedding? With my hook for a hand, I'll split you from your groin to your gullet.
That was quite an exposition dump. I'm guessing that's not real. It's got to be some kind of dream or something.
I came for you.
Clara was babysitting for the Johnsons. Tonight's the night.
Oh, hey, that's Ted Raimi. He was in Xena and other stuff, obviously.
Have you ever heard of Candyman? He has a hook jammed in the bloody stump. And if you look in the mirror and you say his name 5 times, he'll appear behind you, breathing down your neck.
It's a bit like Bloody Mary. We used to play that at like school and stuff.
Candyman?
No one ever got past 4. Candyman.
Oh, wow.
Split her open with his hook and then killed the baby too.
That seems like a bit of a plot hole. Like anybody can say it. So you could have 5 people standing in the mirror and each one say it once. Is that right?
The babysitter just roasted the kid like it was a turkey or something. You guys doing a page on serial killers or something? Hey.
She's got a wedding ring on. So where's her husband?
Does anybody remember pet baby alligators?
Well, when they got too large to keep, people flushed them down the toilet.
So we're getting a lot of urban legend stories.
Around the campfire, it's bedtime stories. See, these stories
Oh, he's been in loads of things as well.
modern. They are the unself-conscious reflection of the fears of urban society.
That sounds relevant. The subconscious fears of urban society.
The lovely wife.
Oh, cool. So that's her husband.
So, keep up the good work.
Somebody wants extra credit.
You want to tell me about this girl, Stacy?
You don't really think.
No, of course not.
Oh, he definitely is then. Yeah.
Candyman, huh? You doing a study on it?
So they just said his name 4 times. I wonder if they're going to do that all the way through, like always cut it off before 5.
Cabrini Green.
Yeah, in the project. My friend, she know all about it. Kitty?
Ah, she's right there.
Lady down here want to talk to you.
Some lady in a tub, and she heard a noise. So Ruthie called 911, and she said there's somebody coming through the walls. And when they finally got there, she was dead.
Was she shot?
She was killed with a hook.
I really hope we find out why he's called the Candyman. It doesn't fit into to anything they're describing about him yet.
That's not the half of it. Now that's Cabrini Green.
I won't even drive past there. Heard a kid got shot there the other day.
Every day.
It's kind of strange how they keep talking about people being shot, and obviously it's based in Chicago, and Chicago's got a big gun problem at the moment.
That's not Cabrini Green. That's this building. My apartment was built as a housing project. Now wait till you see this. Killer, or killers, they don't know which.
Why did you just rip that off?
See, there's no wall there. What? Somebody...
Like, what possessed her to just randomly rip out that medicine cabinet off the wall?
You don't believe all that nonsense anyway, do you?
Candyman, 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 Candyman.
Now, technically, that should be 8, based on what we saw in the opening sequence. What is that? That's like a shell, like a light that's a shell. What the hell? She's got a crucifix there as well.
Oh, Trevor.
That was the most delayed jump inside ever. It must be cold in Chicago because she's got a massive thick duvet on there and she's wearing clothes. Look at all the cars. They're red, white and blue. And her friend had blue clothes on. So I'm guessing the colour theme now is going to be red, white and blue. There's like a commentary on American culture.
I just want you to think, okay? The gangs hold this whole neighborhood hostage.
An entire community starts attributing the daily horrors of their lives to a mythical figure.
Virginia Madsen's got a really small nose. Oh, nice shell suits. I had one of those. They were so popular back in the 90s until there was like an infomercial where some kid caught fire and the plastic in the shell suits melted into their skin. They kind of went out of fashion after that.
He's going up to see a friend of ours.
Sure you're not the police? Where you going?
It's called Godzilla graffiti.
Hands up, people!
It's okay, they think we're cops.
Do we get to see what that was?
This. Oh, this is great.
Oh, sweets. Sweets is candy.
Here it is. The layout is identical.
A woman died in there. Leave it.
This isn't what the projects really look like, is it? Like, they're not this bad. I walked through the projects once in New York, but obviously I was outside, so I didn't see inside. But it didn't look that bad.
I'm just gonna go through. Oh, come on, it's just a derelict apartment.
They seem very brave to have gone, like, into the projects on their own, 2 women, and then poking around this old abandoned apartment.
You got 5 minutes.
Okay, 5.
That's how many times you've got to say Candyman. Oh, that's cool. And she's crawling out of his mouth. Oh, candy. With razor blades in. Damn. That's an idea for Halloween. Obviously, don't do that. Oh, jump scare.
Bernadette!
Why doesn't she go round and open the door, and then her friend can come round, and they can just go in and out, like, way easier?
Hey, what y'all doing in there?
We're from the university, and we were wondering if we could just talk to you for a few minutes.
I find it kind of interesting how the white woman has got gloves on while she's in the projects, and the black women don't. I wonder if that says something about her character.
I just want to raise my child good. He's all I got. I'm Anne Marie. I don't mean to be rude. The white folks that come around here ain't too handshaking with us, you know.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
You got kids?
No, but I'd love one.
She says as she just, like, grabs the baby.
You want to know about Ruthie Jean? Newspapers, cops.
Why would you stick an air freshener to the wall? You can't see it now because her head's in the way, but there's a round air freshener just stuck straight into the middle of the wall. Like, why would you do that?
I heard her right through the walls. I dialed 911. Nobody came. Then he never gonna catch him. Who? Candyman.
They really love smoking in this film, didn't they?
Trevor tells me you've been dabbling in my favorite subject. It's precisely the moment at which I can be of greatest assistance.
I don't like him.
Cabrini Green, Candyman country. Really must read the paper I wrote about him 10 years ago.
He's a dick.
The legend first appeared in 1890.
Oh, he's old then.
Candyman was the son of a slave and had grown up in polite society. That he was commissioned by a wealthy landowner to capture his daughter's virginal beauty.
I can see where this is going.
Fell deeply in love and she became pregnant. Father executed a terrible revenge. They chased Candyman through the town to Cabrini Green, where they proceeded to saw off his right hand with a rusty blade.
It sounds awful, but they do this in parts of the world now. It's horrific.
Nearby, there was an apiary filled with hungry bees. They smashed the hives and stole the honeycomb and smeared it over his prone, naked body.
Okay, so now we know where the bees come from.
Candyman was stung to death by the bees. It burned his body on a giant pyre.
Fucking hell, so he really went for it then. Really fucked him up. Oh, wait. So they smothered him in honey and the bees killed him. And she's always wearing, like, yellow and honeycomb colours. So she's going to defeat the Candyman.
Listen, Jake, maybe you can help me out.
I don't know nothing.
What you talking about, Willis?
I can't say nothing. A Candyman will get me, but you're crazy walking here on your own.
But I don't scare too easy either, Jake.
You will.
You don't have to tell me. You could just show me.
I like the lighting on her face.
It'll be our secret.
Somebody building a bonfire?
Yeah, for the party.
So how come Americans have bonfires? Like over here we have them to celebrate Guy Fawkes, you know, trying to blow up the Houses of Parliament and everything. But then they throw like a model of Guy Fawkes on there and burn him to death. Let me know in the comments.
She hears her voice screaming. There's a big tough guy. He runs over to check it out. Come out of there, and his hair turned white.
Was a boy murdered?
Worse.
That's about Taco Bell.
Did Candyman do this? Hello?
It's got sweets on the wall again. That is what blokes' public toilets smell like. They're fucking awful. She gets to the next one and there's just like a 6-foot shit wedged in the toilet. Oh, follow the arrow. Oh! That's obviously not the Candyman, but he looks like trouble. What? Oh, he's just a wannabe.
I don't want to interfere with your business. I'm not a cop.
She should have said she was a cop. They might leave her alone.
I hear you looking for Candyman, bitch. You found him.
Oh. Ting. Like, she's obviously not dead. That just kind of seems pointless.
We hear you looking for Candyman, bitch.
We're here, you looking for Candyman, bitch.
Number 5, step forward and say the line. Step back.
Damn.
Take him out.
Smoking again, look. Absolute addicts.
Number 5. Did he kill Ruthie Jean?
Oh, no question. He ran the overlords.
So we're supposed to believe that that guy really was the Candyman, or imitated the Candyman, and he's just a bit of a dick killing people. But obviously it's a horror film, so we know the real Candyman is real.
I want to go home. Candyman, get me.
Candyman isn't real. He's just a story. A bad man took his name so he could scare us.
Candyman ain't real?
No.
He seems gutted, like he just found out that Father Christmas isn't real. Or if you're American, Santa Claus.
You haven't eaten already, have you?
No, of course not.
He's been with that girl. Was it Stacy? Whatever film he's in, he always comes across as like really dodgy.
Whereas a white woman goes in there and gets attacked and they lock the place down.
Yeah, I know.
Good point.
All right, so I'll come over tomorrow at 9. We'll get started.
Helen.
That is a straight up pimp jacket.
I came for you. No need to leave yet.
I love his voice. It's so deep.
Be my victim.
Be my victim.
I am the writing on the wall, the whisper in the classroom. Without these things, I am nothing.
So he's a bit like Freddy Krueger. You have to like believe in him and talk about him to make him appear. Otherwise, he's got no power. Right, I got a feeling this is that Anne-Marie and it's her baby, right? That looks like her apartment. Oh, it's a dog! Oh, fuck. Don't pick it up! You fucking idiot. Oh, they got the baby as well. She's gonna chop her now, and then the cops will think that she killed everybody. Oh, some great effects.
Now stop!
All right, hold it right there. Back away, now.
You know, I was gonna say she was lucky she didn't get shot by the cops, but then you got this whole like black projects and white women thing going on.
Take off your brassiere. Lift up your arms.
Ms. Lau, you're under arrest. She cried for assistance, at which point you attacked her with a meat cleaver. You were still in possession of this weapon.
That's not what happened.
I would like to make a phone call.
Oh, that's Chichen Itza. I've been there.
Trevor, are you there? Pick up.
3 a.m.
Yeah, now he's with that girl again. It's like right next to the toilet.
There's got to be another way out of here.
How is she getting out? She's been arrested for attempted suspected murder. Even with bail, they wouldn't let her out, would they?
We have absolutely nothing to say.
Baby Anthony was abducted and may still be alive.
Now, they haven't charged you because they think they'll find the body.
She still chopped the woman in the arm, though. And there's the whole issue with the dog. Look how tiny his shoulder looks. You couldn't smoke that much these days. It's like 10 quid a pack. What I don't get is why the Candyman didn't turn up straight away. In the opening sequence, they said Candyman's name, and then he turned up, like, straight away. Like, why is he taking so long to come after her? Oh, shit. I was expecting her to close the mirror, and then he would be in the mirror. Not actually come through the wall.
Believe in me. Come with me.
Oh, she'll get the blame for that as well. So I wonder if she does actually kill these people. Like he possesses her and she does the act. Because she's always covered in blood and got the knife in her hand.
Trevor! Trevor!
She's so grey looking. I can't imagine they would have been questioning that guy next to the body like that. That should be like a closed off scene.
Why do you want to live?
He's gone. Don't let him kill the baby.
Why doesn't she tell the cops where the baby is? Oh, he's going to pop up. There he is.
The good no. Allow me at least a kiss.
Listen, he's under the bed!
Bring me 1,000 mils.
I wonder what happened to Candyman's kid then. If he got that guy's daughter pregnant. Wonder where his kid went.
Where are we going?
We're going to Disneyland.
Dr. Berg?
Yeah.
He's got those 4 little TVs. He's probably playing like GoldenEye with his mates.
I'm sure we can arrange a visit. Now, for the past month.
Month?
Yes.
Oh, wow. She's been in there for a month.
You want a heavy dosage of Thorazine. You've been charged with first-degree murder. The night you were admitted.
He's here! He's under the bed! Go!
I don't understand.
That's the thing about being crazy. When you're crazy, you never know you're crazy.
Bernadette.
Bernadette?
I can prove it. I can call him.
On the phone. Just give him a ring.
Candyman.
Yeah, but he'll kill the therapist guy, and then you'll get blamed for that as well.
Candyman.
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, man, he is going for it. That hook must be pretty sharp to get through all that meat. Yeah, see, she's going to get the blame now. Yeah, I'm out of here. You know, I was literally going to say, when she entered that room earlier, that was the kind of window that looks like somebody was going to go flying out of. I didn't quite expect that, though. Come on, he's going to be fucking that Stacy girl. Definitely. I've been waiting all the way through the film for this. I'm sure he is. Yeah, that apartment should be an active crime scene right now. There shouldn't be anybody in there. No, I'm talking shit. It's been a month. There's a weird noise. Oh.
Get out of my home.
Yeah, I knew it.
I live here, remember?
Go on, fuck him up. Call the Candyman in.
I hate the color scheme.
Yeah, that painting is so inconsistent. She's painting pink, but she's done, like, the corners.
You knew I was never coming out, didn't you?
The nurse that she stole the uniform from is called Reagan, which is obviously the main character in The Exorcist.
Call them.
Kids today have no idea what that is.
It's over.
Kind of reminds me of Interstellar, that music. So that woman's baby was basically next door to her the whole time. That must be him when he was alive. Oh, is he asleep? I wouldn't expect him to be asleep. You shouldn't kill him. Like, that's the whole reason for his existence in the first place, so that people killed him. You just make things worse.
Surrender to me now. We have a bargain. The pain, I can assure you, will be exquisite. We shall die together in front of their very eyes.
Pornhub has completely ruined this scene. Oh shit, son. Oh, so you've really got bees in his mouth.
You're mine now.
Graffiti on the window makes it look like stained glass, like it's a church. Obviously goes with the music.
It was always you, Helen.
Oh, was she reincarnated or something? Oh, it's the baby in the bonfire. There's a lot of metal in that bonfire.
He's here.
He's going to start the fire. And she'll die inside. I wonder if the kids did it on purpose then to like lure the Candyman into the bonfire so they could get rid of him. She must be imagining the baby though, otherwise those kids would hear it as well.
I knew you'd come.
Burn him.
They don't seem very scared anymore. Wait, if they're not scared, then he's got no power. And he'll disappear.
We are already dead.
Oh, is that Anne-Marie woman? She looks well different then. That's gonna hurt. That's really gonna hurt. And that stunt person's just got like naked legs. That's cool. I like that.
Come back!
The birth of Darth Vader. Oh, that's cool. Little fire bees. Oh, she's dead. Oh, wow, okay.
May Almighty God bless you, the Father.
My God, look at that.
What? Oh, they're all the people from the projects. I thought they were coming to pay their respects, but he kind of threw that hook in as if she was part of Candyman and they're glad to see her go, even though she rescued the baby.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Damn, Chicago must be cold. Oh, wow, do you have like electric sockets in your bathrooms in America? That'd be illegal over here. Imagine using a hairdryer in a bathroom. Fucking electrocute yourself.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute.
The bluntest knife ever. There is no need to abuse the steak like that.
Helen.
Hey, he keeps saying her name.
Helen.
What's the matter, Trevor? Scared of something?
Yeah. What's the matter, Trevor? Never seen a burnt nutsack before?
Trevor!
And she's got a knife. Awesome. Okay, the end. I've got questions. Okay guys, that was Candyman from 1992. Pretty cool film. Wasn't really scary, I don't think, but we'll find out later on when I'm walking around the house in the dark. So like I said before, they've recently remade it, so if you have seen the remake, let me know how it compares to the original here. It was a cool film. I've heard the remake is a bit more heavy on the social politics and things like that. There was a little bit here, but it wasn't over the top or anything. You know, it didn't stand out particularly as a thing. I do have some questions though. So firstly, Candyman had a baby with the woman when he was alive. So what happened to the baby? Is there a Candyman 2? Does like the son take over the role in Candyman 2? So I wasn't exactly sure if the evil slasher killer Candyman was real or not. I get that he was real originally and obviously got murdered by those people and had his arm cut off. But then in this film, I get, you know, in the 90s, was he a real slasher like demon guy? I kind of got the impression that he was more of an idea, so that the people that were looking into him and doing the research and that, they kind of got infected with the idea and the legend of Candyman, and then they became Candyman, if that makes sense. So Candyman itself wasn't a person, it was more of an idea. And then obviously at the end with Helen doing what she did, and then she came back that she's become the latest version of that idea, you know? So that was kind of interesting. The music was very churchy. There's quite a lot of religious undertones in it, a lot of religious symbols, crosses, crucifixes, things like that. And obviously the organ music, some of which reminded me of Interstellar by Christopher Nolan. If you've seen that, I probably highlighted it previously in the video, that you'll see the similarities there. Speaking of similarities, there are quite a few parallels between the way Candyman played out there with the bonfire and they were burning Candyman on the bonfire, and what we do in the UK in November, which is obviously next month. If you're not aware, in the UK we celebrate bonfire night. Essentially what we do is build a bonfire and then throw like an effigy of this guy called Guy Fawkes, who hundreds of years ago tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, and he kind of failed, and I don't know how they killed him. Maybe they threw him on a bonfire in real life, I don't know, but that's what we do every year. So obviously not something you do in America, so it was interesting to see why they were building a bonfire there, but it did have quite, you know, similar undertones and parallels to what we do here, and how that played out, you know, burning the effigy of Candyman at the end. I did feel like for a lot of the film it was very much like Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger, where the Candyman, he needed people to be scared and to tell the stories and the urban legends about him in order for him to sort of get his power and be feared and things like that. But then towards the end, nobody was scared of him. You know, they had him in the bonfire and they were burning him and killing him. So I kind of expected him to just disappear then. But I guess that's why Helen took over in the end. So yeah, it was a pretty fun film. Lots of symbology and little like circular story beats and things like that. I really like. I love it when filmmakers take the time to think about colour and symbology and things like that, where you can pick up on little things in the background or around the characters and things like that. Like in the first half, Helen always wore gloves when she was in the projects and around those people, and obviously towards the end she didn't. So just little things like that, it really adds depth to the film. So that's awesome to see. I'm going to see if there's a Candyman 2. If there is, I'll make a video of that at some point. Probably not this month, maybe even save it for next year, but whenever it's going to fit in, if there is a Candyman 2. I mean, there might not be, so who knows. But apart from that, we've got coming up on the channel Halloween 3, which might be next week. For October, we've also got Doctor Sleep. I'm hoping to do that this month as well. And of course, if you have any recommendations for horror films, stick those down in the comments below. Like I say, I've seen loads of horror films, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to try and find some mainstream horrors like this that I haven't seen, or look to pick out some more obscure cult classics, things like that. So I did see a picture the other day of what looks like a Korean horror film. I think it said it was from 2020 or 2021. And I didn't look too much into it because I didn't want to spoil anything, but I saved the picture on my computer so I can go and find out. But that looked like a cool horror film, so I'll see if maybe, you know, if that's worth putting on. There's also, I believe, a short series on Netflix called The Haunted House or The Haunted Mansion or something like that, where it's like an anthology, I think, of short horror films. It's supposed to be really scary. So, I mean, if they're like 30, 45 minute long episodes, I'll see if I can do those as additional videos for the channel as well. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Any trivia, any comments, leave that down in the boxes below. If you did enjoy this video, press the like button. If you'd like to see some more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.